What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Lando Success. I received an email last night from Hodlnaut, and they actually stand true to their word. They said they was going to update people, I believe, August 17th, so it's close to it. Let's read the email and let's go over it. An update for our users. To our users, thank you for your patience and understanding since our last announcement. We have heard your feedback on the intervals of our communication we have provided since our first update, and therefore moving forward we aim to provide more frequent short updates. As we work towards stabilizing our financial situation, the founders and the Hodlnaut team in Singapore are working closely with our lawyers and have weighed various available options for our next step. We are aiming to avoid a forced liquidation of our assets, as it is a suboptimal solution that will require us to sell our users' cryptocurrencies such as BTC, ETH, and Wrapped Bitcoin at these current depressed asset prices. So forced liquidation means what people was scared about with Coinbase. If they went through bankruptcy, they would have to sell all of their users' cryptocurrency. So they're saying we're trying not to do that. Instead, we believe that going under judicial management would provide the best chance of recovery. Therefore, as of August 13th, Hodlnaut filed an application with the Singapore High Court to be placed under judicial management. Judicial management is a mechanism under Singapore law for companies under financial distress to rehabilitate their business. In this process, an independent of the court is appointed in the place of the company directors to manage the company, also known as a judicial manager. The problem is they got like judicial management like 50 times in here. I'm just going to say JM because I'm going to keep on messing that up. Application provides a moratorium or temporary pause against legal claims and proceeding against Hodlnaut. This pause will provide us with breathing space to focus on our efforts on the recovery plan to rehabilitate the company. And we will skim over this part because they're going to answer it in the frequently asked questions. The word that I'm struggling to say, what is a judicial management? Why is Hodlnaut going through this process? JM is a mechanism under Singapore law for companies under financial distress to rehabilitate their business. In this process, an independent officer of the Singapore court is appointed in place of the company directors to manage the company. So basically somebody's of the court is taking over the company to make sure things go right. What is an interim JM? Really is the same thing, just somebody that's going to be there for a temporary basic. How did Hodlnaut select a JM? Mr. Tam Chi Chong has over 37 years of corporate and financial advisory experience and has worked in various big four account firms over the year. So he said he had the experience. How long does this process take? That's the main thing we really want to know. The time frame to attain a JM order from the Singapore court may take up to a few months. In the meantime, in order to ensure Hodlnaut is able to prepare and execute its recovery plan as soon as possible, we have applied for this, and they did it on, I believe they said the 13th. Is all my money gone? Are there larger secure creditors that would get their money ahead of me? No. While Hodlnaut is facing a difficult financial situation at the moment, not all your assets are gone. As it stands, as we have halted all withdrawals, no users will receive priority in withdrawals. When would I be able to withdraw my assets? Not now. And that's basically everything. So they did an update. They basically just educated us of the term of what they're doing, basically getting somebody else. Just think of the state. They getting the state to come take over their business, because what happened when I used to work at a cemetery some years ago, United Memorial Gardens in Plymouth, Michigan. So the managers before I got there wasn't using the money that people was paying to pay for people pre-needs and burial plots and all that type of stuff. So everything went to hell. The CEO went to jail, and the state had to take over the cemetery and still run it like regular operations. So I believe that is a similar situation where Hodlnaut is still running, but they are getting the JM to come run it and get the money, get everything right. And hopefully if this go good, people will be back running. People will be back running and have their money back in the next few months. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I'm Lando Sess. Talk to you guys soon.